Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. As we move into the spring season, Williamson County Parks and Recreation has a calendar full of family-friendly special events planned, including some of our more traditional holiday events to help celebrate all the wonderful aspects of this time of year. We have a couple of our recreation programmers joining us in the studio today who are going to be talking about 5 upcoming egg-themed holiday events that we'll be hosting around Williamson County to help families celebrate the liveliness and fun of this season. Whitney, Osborne, and Chase Cripps, thank you so much for being here today. It's a pleasure to have you here. You guys are going to have one really busy week in March. All of our egg-themed events will be taking place the third week in March at back-to-back events at multiple locations around Williamson County. I think you guys are already knee-deep in eggs as it is. But let's talk about the things that you guys have coming up in a couple of weeks and the different kinds of ways that the public can participate in a multitude of these events. Like most of our family-friendly events, these are kid-centered events, but are activities that can be fun for the whole family and for generations of families.
Definitely.
I think most of us have those kind of warm holiday memories, and they all revolve around our family. So while they're kid-centered events, we do want to see the whole family at these kinds of things. Let's start off talking about the Nolensville Bunny Hop coming up on Monday, March the 9th. A very sweet concept event. Whitney, tell us a little bit about the Bunny Hop and what people are going to be doing in Nolensville.
Of course, this is a new event this year for Nolensville. It will be on Monday, March 19th from 10 to 11, and it's for kids ages 3 to 6. And parents will come and drop off their children at the gym in Nolensville, and there will be arts and crafts and games, and of course the bunny will be there. And so it's just a fun time for the kids to kind of ease into the Easter Bunny and kind of just have fun and enjoy that time. We do ask that kids be potty trained for that activity, but of course bring your cameras and take pictures with the bunny.
Exactly. You know, it is something that happens with every kid. You know, you say it's a good way to ease into time with the Easter Bunny because most parents will tell you that, you know, toddler-age children have a certain sense of uncomfortableness around holiday icons, so to speak. We've all been there. We all have that picture of a kid crying with Santa. I have pictures of my daughter like leaning out of frames with the Easter Bunny. Like there's the bunny, there's me holding her, and then she is physically putting her body as far away from the Easter Bunny as she can. But I love how we still try to work within different age groups, to try different kinds of things to commemorate these special times of year. I love the Bunny Hop because it is a drop-off event for parents. Yes. Most of our holiday-themed events are usually family-oriented where the family can stay. And of course, parents don't have to leave the Bunny Hop. If they want to stay with their kids and interact and play with them as well, that's great. Or if you're just looking for, 45 minutes to an hour of alone time, we do ask you stay in the facility, but there is, of course, the amenities of the Wellness Center, group fitness classes, and things like that that you can do as well, especially if you have an older preschool-aged child who just might enjoy some fun one-on-one time with the bunny. Yeah. Lots of other fun activities and events that I know our recreation specialist in Nolensville, Aaron Williams, has planned for this event. This is going to be, again, on Monday, March the 19th. It's from 10 to 11 a.m., again for children ages 3 to 6 years old. Advanced registration is required for this event, and there's a small participation fee of $4 that covers some of the materials that will be used during the Bunny Hop. Registration's taking place online now through our website at wcparksandrec.com. Aaron is also organizing an event 2 days later that is taking place at Timberland Park, our now annual Timberland Park Easter Extravaganza. Chase, tell us a little bit about that event and what it'll comprise.
So the Egg Extravaganza is a very fun event out of the Timberland Park off the Natchez Trace. It's for kids age 3 to 6 also. It's another good event to kind of ease into the Easter Bunny, like Whitney said, with the Nolensville Bunny Hop. It's a typical Easter egg hunt out in the courtyard of the Timberland Park area. And then you get to stroll down one of the trails and get your picture taken with the Easter Bunny. So it's a good outdoor event for the whole family.
This is another preschool-aged event for children 3 to 6 years old, along with a parent, guardian, or other family members. We do ask that at least one parent or guardian attend with children, although multiple family members are welcome. This is Wednesday, March the 21st. It starts at 10 a.m. at Timberland Park. And again, that's located off the Natchez Trace Parkway. It is at mile marker 437.2. Very easy to find if you take Highway 96 west to the entrance of the Natchez Trace Parkway. You'll make a left onto the parkway, and then your first right is Timberland Park. But it's a wonderful outdoor event. Then I love what the staff at Timberland Park does and how the programmers work with them to create these great events. Timberland Park is still just one of those special places that we have in Williamson County. And I love how they continually adapt it for a multitude of different kinds of things, always working in that nature component. There is a very fun egg hunt that happens in kind of the island, as I like to refer to it. Timberland Park has a circular parkway, and there's an island in the middle of it where they do the egg hunt, and then along the front of the interpretive center. And then the nice little nature walk down the ADA trail, which is our paved trail on Timberland Park. It's just a chance to get kids outside, get them active, peruse the buttercups. You know, there's lots of plantings and flowers and things like that. Different places where they can stop. It's a wonderful place to do some great spring pictures, and then go all the way down to the overlook to, you know, have a little one-on-one time with the bunny. Pose for some more family pictures there as well, and just enjoy a nice kind of afternoon at the park. It is a morning event, starts at 10 o'clock, but feel free to bring a picnic lunch and plan to stay for a little while. It's a great place to hang out and spend some time, even after the portion of the extravaganza is done. You might like some of the additional trails, the butterfly garden, or some of the other park amenities. This event is free. And is open to the public as well. We do require advanced registration though. Timberland Park is a lovely park, but for some of the events that we hold on site there, we're only able to manage a certain number of people, correct?
Definitely, due to parking, and then also just that small island only allows for so many children to hunt at. But we want to get as many people in as possible.
Yeah, definitely. I know this is really becoming one of our more popular egg-themed events over the years since we added Timberland Park to our park structure in late 2014. This is only the second or third time we've done the extravaganza, the third. But I love seeing the response that the community provides to this event. I think last year they had a little over 30 kids, which doesn't sound like a lot of individual children, but it accommodates Timberland Park very, very well. And they all had a wonderful time, especially their families. I love it when you get to see moms and grandparents come out with the kids to these events, and they're all getting a chance to share in their holiday experiences together.
And it's very different, I feel like, from some of our other egg hunts where you come, you hunt for the eggs, and then you leave. I feel like the parents and the families just kind of stuck around, enjoyed their time outside, and enjoyed the nature and took advantage of, you know, checking out some of the other trails. And Michael, who works out at Timberland, he does a really good job of making sure that he has educational nature type things also available out there. So if they want to learn about some different animals that you might see out on the trails, he's really good about talking with the kids.
He really is. Michael Culbreth is our kind of naturalist at Timberland Park. He is a wealth of knowledge about plant life, bird life, animal life in and around Timberland Park. Even just talking to him for a little while, it's always interesting to find out a little bit more than what you might have known before about our local area, the park, some of the people that visit the park. I'm constantly surprised with what he can tell me that's going on out there. And he has some great interactive displays inside the interpretive center that talk about some of the history of the land that Timberland Park is on. It was a logging business for many, many years. Then there's a lot of animal artifacts. He's got several pelts and displays set up that can really just be fun for the whole family to check out.
Definitely.
Cool. Well, like we just said, registration is required for this event, although it is free. And registration for our Timberland Park Easter Extravaganza is also open and online through our website at wcparksandrec.com. Coming up on the weekend, there are actually 3 different egg hunt events the third weekend in March, spread out in Franklin, Fairview, and Spring Hill at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. All of these are egg hunt based, but they all have their own uniqueness to them. We'll start off with our Franklin egg hunt. It is the longest standing egg hunt that the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department's been doing. It is a tradition in this area, I feel like, for so many families that just continually look for something to do around this time of year to commemorate the season or the holiday, and have kind of flocked to us for this event. We live in an area where there are tons of activities on any given day. I mean, there's always something going on in Williamson County, but I'm still always amazed about the numbers that turn out for these egg hunt events. It makes me think sometimes it's the simplest things that people enjoy the most.
Definitely.
But let's talk a little bit about our community egg hunts and a little bit about how they're structured. We actually go for some older kids with these events, and we get more of that school age group combined into these programs.
Definitely. I'll speak on the Franklin one. I'll let Chase handle Fairview. But so the egg hunt is for ages 10 and younger, and Franklin's will be at
Cheek Park.
Cheek Park.
Yes.
Thank you. Cheek Park. They're off Claude Yates behind the high school.
It's hard even for us. For years, it was always on the soccer fields behind the Franklin Recreation Complex. But with the addition of the Franklin Splash Park last year, we don't have the same staging area that we used to have. And so starting with the egg hunt in 2017, it was moved over across Mac Hatcher to Cheek Park, which is located off Claude Yates Drive. Very easy to get to now that the Hillsborough Road expansion project is winding down, and there's a traffic light there to turn. But Cheek Park is actually adjacent to the Williamson County Animal Center behind Franklin High School. But yeah, it is different. It's different for us to say. It's different for people to think, you know, hey, I'm going to the egg hunt. You're a slightly different place. But still that same fun event that people have looked forward to for years and years.
Definitely. So it's for ages 10 and younger. And we break up the practice soccer field that they have there up into 3 sections. We have our 0 to 4 age range for our little toddlers, and then for 5 to 7-year-olds, and then 8 to 10-year-olds. So kind of break them up so we don't have our older kids trampling over our little ones.
Well, 0 to 10 is a big age difference. There's a lot of different size and ability levels in that mix. With our youngest age group up to age 4, we do allow some parent assistance. It's not a parent egg hunt, but we do allow some parent assistance on the field just to help the kids get around. We've all been there. We've worked multiple egg hunts, you know, and we all know, you know, someone who's a year or 2 years does not get around to someone who's as well as someone who's 3 or 4. And so we do allow for some opportunity, you know, to let parents help. What I love as a parent and as a Parks and Recreation employee is when you see the kids of more of that preschool age, you know, the 3, the 4-year-olds, they're like, now, when they say go, run all the way to the back of the field. Okay, leave the eggs here for the little kids, you know, because they want it to be fair for everybody. And we try our best to do that with these separate age-appropriate hunt sites at each of the egg hunts. We do have a little bit more to talk about with all these events. We do need to take a quick commercial break. Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking more about egg-themed events with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
Are you a soccer mom or dad? Regardless of their age or experience level, when your kids play soccer or any other sport, there's one person on the sideline who is key to help recognize and seek medical care for sports-related concussion. It's you. You need to know the signs and symptoms of concussion, and you need to act if you think your child has been injured. Remember, when in doubt, sit them out. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about the upcoming egg-themed events offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. The third week of March, our department will be hosting 5 separate egg-themed events at separate sites across Williamson County to help your family celebrate the liveliness of spring and the holiday season. We spent the first half of our show talking about the Bunny Hop at the Nolensville Recreation Complex on Monday, March 19th. The Timberland Park Easter Extravaganza on Wednesday, March 21st. And then that following Saturday on March the 24th, we have our annual Franklin Community Egg Hunt. For the second time, it'll be held at Cheek Park in Franklin, located off of Claude Yates Drive from Hillsborough Road behind the Franklin High School, across from the Williamson County Animal Center. We have a fun morning planned for children ages 10 and younger for our community egg hunt. We'll start at 10 o'clock that morning. And before the break, we were just kind of starting to talk a little bit about how the hunt is laid out and the different hunt sites that we have for the event based on the ages of the kids. For our littlest children, from infants all the way up to age 4. Parent assistance is allowed. We do like to stress it's not a parent hunt, but we know that some of these little kids need a little extra help getting around, picking stuff up, getting to an egg to be able to pick it up. I mean, I've been there. I've been the mom of the 18, 19-month-old kid who has 4 eggs in their basket and are overjoyed at 4 eggs in their basket. I've been the mom of the 4-year-old who goes running through the middle of the field, with a very express mission about what they're wanting to do. But we were saying before the break how much I love that the parents get involved with this young age group. And, you at our hunts, you can see the parents of the older 3- and 4-year-olds, telling them leave some of the eggs in the front of the field for the little kids. You just run on to the back, run as far as you can before you start picking up any of those eggs, and really helping their kids understand about how to make it fair and enjoyable for everybody else. Those little life lessons creep up in everything, but it's nice to still see people doing that. And then we have our hunt site for our 5- to 7-year-olds, and then our 8- to 10-year-olds, keeping it all age appropriate so that children can enjoy this event as well. Because it's no fun for a kid to, go to the egg hunt and not get any eggs.
Yeah, which there will be plenty of eggs. Everybody will leave with a full basket, I'm sure.
It amazes me. So there are thousands, thousands, tens of thousands of eggs that our department orders for this 1 week of the year, that get divided up into, a lot of different activities. But what takes our staff and the lovely volunteers of the Franklin Kiwanis Club 2 hours to distribute over all the hunt sites takes these children less than 10 minutes to pick up. Yeah. And I mean, we walk through the grounds after the hunts, just to make sure we're not leaving anything behind that we shouldn't be. And I mean, there are not even wrappers. I mean, sometimes you do find an odd empty wrapper and you're like, how did that happen? You do occasionally find a smushed egg, something like that. But I mean, it is amazing to watch these children go to work.
Oh, yes. For
sure.
sure.
I only wish they cleaned up that well at home. I don't ever have that much luck getting the house cleaned up, but an Easter egg hunt, they do not leave a speck.
Not one egg left behind.
No, never. I mean, I've been that parent, telling my kids, no, it's done. No, it's done. And she's still looking under tufts of grass for something that could possibly be there.
There could be another golden egg.
There could be, which is a very good point. We do have prize eggs that we hide at these egg hunts. And we have some new prizes that we'll be offering this year as well. The golden eggs are always points of contention because anything yellow is golden.
Yes.
And so it's until they find the golden egg, there's always a lot of questions of, did I find the golden egg?
Yes,
there is. Oh
no. But yeah, tell us about the golden eggs this year.
So this year, the golden eggs will be, in the past we've done gift cards. This year it will be a gift certificate to Williamson County Parks and Rec.
That's right, because we want you involved in our programs. We love that we have such a great response to our open community events, but there are so many programs that we offer that we feel are beneficial to so many different individuals in the community of different ages, different interests, and so this year we thought, let's do our own Williamson County Parks and Recreation gift certificates as the Golden Egg prizes and have people come back and spend more time with us. Find out about other great things that we offer through the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. These gift certificates can be used for pass purchasing. The summer is just around the corner, and our summer season pass sales will be starting in the spring as well. These gift certificates will be great to put towards a summer season pass for access to our pools and our splash park over the summer. Another fun thing to do for the kids. They would be great for registration towards any of our programs or classes. We offer programs for kids ages 2 on up. So hopefully we'll get to see people come back into our facilities and enjoy more of what we do with the department with this. All right, well, the Franklin Community Egg Hunt, again, is open and free to the public. We basically just ask that people bring a plastic sack, bag, basket, whatever it is that you have at home that you can grab before you head out the door so that you can participate in the egg hunt.
Yes.
The second thing that we ask people with these egg hunts is to be early. Yes.
Early.
The hardest part about this event is those 3 minutes from the time that you let the kids walk down to their hunt fields, because they are spread apart at the park. They're not just all right there together. And so before the egg hunt starts at 10 o'clock, we gather the age groups together, leave them all in a central area till it's time to walk down to the hunt fields. And then our staff will walk them down, line them up along the perimeters of their hunt site. And then usually there's about 2 minutes after that point to wait till it's time to start the hunt. And it's the hardest 2 minutes of that event. Yes. Everyone is so excited and so ready. We use an air horn usually to start the hunts, and any horn that goes off in those 2 minutes in a parking lot, going down Mac Hatcher or down another side street, a kid thinks it's the horn to start the hunt. Yes. And so we always want people to be there at least a few minutes early, just so you have enough time to get parked, to get out of the car. I mean, we all know what it's like when you're trying to get multiple kids out of the car and get them to a central location. You know, find the group for your age hunt, or for your age group for the egg hunt. Walk down to the field, get ready, because when it starts, like we said earlier, it is over quickly.
Yes. Yeah, you don't want to be late because you will have missed it.
Yeah.
Because it goes fast.
It does. It goes very, very fast. Lots of fun. It goes very, very fast. And then after the hunt, we have the Easter Bunny coming again to visit with the kids. Again, another great opportunity for commemorative photos. Parents, be sure to bring your cameras and enjoy just the rest of the morning at the park. It's a lovely open park with a great field. You know, could be fun just to hang around for a little while afterwards to play. You usually see a lot of that going on while kids are waiting for the Easter Bunny.
Yes.
You see a lot of opened eggs and a lot of running around while we're waiting for that photo op with the Easter Bunny.
A lot of consumed candy.
Yeah. Lots of consumed candy. And as a parent, I will say too, not all of our eggs are candy eggs.
That's true.
Some of them are, but most of our plastic eggs that we use for the event are stuffed with stickers and small toys. So we won't crush the calorie count at 10 o'clock that morning. So there are some candy eggs, but a lot of them are filled with treats and things like that. Yes, absolutely. And then our Fairview hunt is the following day on Sunday, March the 25th. And Chase, tell us more about that event.
So we tried out the Sunday last year, and it was a huge hit. We started at 2 p.m. after after everybody gets out of church and gets lunch and all that stuff in them. Come out to the Fairview Recreation Football Field this year. We're going to spread it out a little bit further. Like Whitney said, we're going to have even more eggs this year. So it's going to be big. It's going to be great.
Fun time. Yep, and they always are. And I like the fact that we do these on different days. You know, there might be a conflict in someone's schedule on a Saturday or something like that. And so I love how these events are staggered so that there's opportunity for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, Saturdays can be busy with sports activities and different things like that. So offering another alternative on a Sunday, I think, is great.
Is a great thing to do. And then Whitney, your event, the Longview Egg Dive, is also going to be on Sunday, March 25th.
Yes, that event starts at 4:30, and we have it broken down into 3 different age groups. We're only able to accommodate about 50 kids at a time in the pool, and so we've got it broken down where it's 0 to 5 ages, and we ask that a parent accompany them in the pool just for safety precautions. And then also, if you have kids that are non-swimmers or not strong swimmers, you can sign up for that age group.
Kids,
and
you know or parents, you know your kids. Kids,
Yes.
you probably know your parents. You know if they're comfortable in the water, if they aren't. Definitely for the children 5 and under, we want a parent in the water regardless, but even for those older kids, you know your kid and their swimming ability.
Definitely. And then our ages 6 to 8 will follow suit right after that at 5, and then ages 9 to 12 at 5:30. But the gist of the event is basically we'll throw out.
It's an egg hunt in a pool.
Yes, it's an egg hunt in a pool. We throw out, they're empty eggs. The kids and parents alike are very confused when they crack open an egg and it's hollow.
But it is getting put into water, so yes.
So we
it's
didn't
empty.
really want sticky candy in the pool. So we throw out all the hollow eggs. Some of them are filled with rocks to make them sink. So for our older kids to have a little bit more of a challenge to pick up those eggs. But the kids will have about 15 minutes to swim, splash around, collect as many eggs as they want, and then we'll gather them back up and throw them back out for the next age group. We have 1 golden egg in each category that the kids can swim around and find.
And they can get a gift certificate as well
Yes.
for that golden eggs they find at that event. What we do for this event, since they are empty eggs, is for every participant, they're given a goodie bag with registration. So they do still go home with a little something after the event. The Easter Bunny also gets into the theme with this event as well, and has a little different look when he comes to the egg dive.
This year, we've partnered up with Nashville Scuba Shack, and they are providing us with a scuba bunny. So we will have the Easter Bunny in the pool with the kids, assisting with the egg hunt. And of course, the bunny will also be available for pictures afterwards.
So I love this event. When this was added to our calendar of events a couple of years ago, I loved the idea behind it, because it's still an egg hunt, but it's like, how can we do an egg hunt that maybe not everybody else can do an egg hunt this time of the year? Oh, we can do it in the water. And it's so much fun. It really, really is. Because of the structure of this event, though, it does have advanced registration. Space is limited for the event, and there's a small participation fee of $5 per child. And registration for it is also available on our website now. Visit us at wcparksandrec.com, where you can get information about all of our upcoming Easter egg-themed events, as well as peruse our spring newsletter to find out about other activities coming up in April and May through the rest of the spring quarter. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. Chase, Whitney, it was wonderful to see you again. We wish you the best of luck with everything going on the 3rd week of March and your spring plans for the rest of the quarter. We also want to remind you guys to check out our website, wcparksandrec.com. Plus follow us on our social media accounts, where you can get more information about other department programs and events, including our first day of spring hike at Timberland Park, coming up on Tuesday, March the 20th. It's the day prior to the Timberland Park Easter Extravaganza. The hike will be from 12 to 1:30 p.m. and will be a wonderful afternoon at Timberland Park. You can get more information about Timberland Park by following them on their Facebook page, as well as our department pages on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's show. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.